Street 172 to do a video on budget accommodation and restaurants. That's the Prime Minister's house over there, and that's the one unique thing. That's the North Korean Embassy over there. North Korean Embassy in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Now today we're going to do Street 172. This is actually Street 13, and the end of that street, right down the end down there, is the Royal Palace. And Street 13 runs right through the middle of Phnom Penh. Right through the middle of Phnom Penh. So this is Street 172. And on the corner we've got a small mini mart. And this is Street 172. Now this is a unique street because it's got budget hotels, budget hostels, budget restaurants, budget guest houses, budget restaurants, budget girly bars. It's got everything in it. So if you're looking for some budget accommodation, which is really good, I'll show it to you. And we're going to do a tour of Street 172 now. If you want any more information, I'll leave all the information down below. So let's go and do a tour of Street 172 right in the middle of Phnom Penh City. Now, if you want some really budget hotel, but they give everything here. It's a restaurant, paid tour, but we'll go inside and have a look at it. It's called the Big Easy, and it's the very first one in Street 172. I've just been permission to go and have a film in it to it, and I'll show you what's in here. So it's budget accommodation and pool table and really, really great cheap food, and it's open 24 hours a day. So we'll go and have a look. So you can see it's got everything here. It's got an upstairs room here. It's got the pool tables. And if you want to meet some expats from whatever country you come from, this is the place to come, the Big Easy. They have great accommodation, great cheap meals, you know, Western food, hamburgers, French fries, all the, you know, the foods they tell you not to eat, you know, hamburgers, pizzas, plus Asian food. They have everything here. And they play all the sports channels, so if you want to watch your favourite sport, it'll be shown here. A lot of Australians, New Zealanders, British, Canadian, Americans come here just to mix with the people from your own country. They're watching kickboxing on TV, or sitting round the bar. And whatever country you come from, your friend, find a friend from your country here at the Big Easy. It's an icon in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, in Street 172. So if you're staying somewhere else, you can come here and have a meal, a real cheap meal, cooked under hygienic conditions. And if you're into pizzas and pies and chicken wings and French fries and hamburgers and all that food they tell you not to eat, whole beers at 50 cents. Come here, and they also sell Khmer food, Asian food. You can see the stuff that's on the table that goes with your meal. And they've got some great memorabilia on the walls here and up here. If you're from New Zealand, you'll know what that photo is. I think most people from around the world know what they're doing. So this is the Big Easy on 1 Street 72. And you can hear everyone's having a good time here. And it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, 11 a.m. on a Sunday. There's another sports channel here.
Beautiful!
This guy's from America, USA.
He lost so much money, and then he went out there.
He's drinking a cold 50-cent beer.
Locked down.
Hey, that's fucking Burns. He's still in it too. Gilbert Burns. We got a fucking. Remember his title contention's still there. 2 classes though. He can drop in class. Yeah, he's fought that.
Come and meet these guys from different countries from around the world. This guy here is also from America.
Second round.
So if you want a good time, 24 hours a day, come to the Big Easy. These guys from Britain. Yep. What do you think of the Big Easy? Good? Recommend it? Good. How long you been here in Cambodia?
2 days.
Okay. So are they having a good time? So come and meet all your friends from whatever country you are. They'll be staying here. So they sell all the beers you want. Angkor beer, Cambodian beer. An ice cold beer, 50 cents. And it's open 24 hours a day. So this is the Big Easy in Street 172. So if you're coming to Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and you're looking for some nice accommodation, cheap, budget, come to the Big Easy. I'm sure you'll love the place. It's open 24 hours a day, so you can come down from your room down here and enjoy your cheap meals and cheap accommodation and meet people from your own country. Ice cold beer, 50 cents. And if you're a smoker, there's no tax on alcohol or cigarettes, and if you're a smoker, you can get a packet of cigarettes here from 60 cents to 90 cents a packet, depending on the brand. Some of the booking tours you can book here with the Big Easy. Boat trips, kickboxing, bike riding, quad bike tours, cooking classes, shooting range, pagodas, markets, museum, Royal Palace, Killing Field, and the Genocide Museum. And as I said, I've been a personal guide of the museum, a free tour guide of the Genocide Museum. So if you ever come to Phnom Penh, Cambodia, you want a free tour guide, I'll leave all my details down below, and I'll give you a free tour of the Genocide Museum. My fans going over the bar. It's a real nostalgic place in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. So must see if you're coming to Cambodia, Phnom Penh, even if you don't stay here. Come and have a real cheap meal and some beer and meet some people from your own country.
Because it's going to bring the most
So there's some of the drink prices up there. They have a happy hour, as you can see. I'll just keep on filming a little bit longer so you can read it all. If you want to know any more information, I'll leave all my details down below, and you can talk to me, and I'll ask any questions you want. So this will be the end of the big tour, and the Big Easy. And with one more look at that photo up there. I think everyone in the world would know what that photo was without even telling you. So this is the end of the Big Easy. We'll go along a bit further. They have a quiz night at the Big Easy. And this is more whatever sport you want to watch. They have different sports on the TV. And there's some great memorabilia on the wall here. Great place to sit upstairs here. Some more big screens showing different types of sports, whatever you're into. And they've got seating outside. So this is a Big Easy on 1 Street 172. So come and check it out. This man's from Australia, and I'm just filming the back of his t-shirt here. Unique t-shirt. He's from Australia, he lives here full time. So if you're coming from Australia, New Zealand, America, whatever country you come from, you'll find an expat staying or eating here. The Big Easy on 172 Street. If you're into this type of food, it's available in 1 Street 172. Pakistan and Indian food. So that's available in 172 if you're coming to Phnom Penh Cambodia. The second hotel in 172 is called the Best Central Point Hotel. And you know, it's all really nice rooms, but on a budget accommodation. You know, you don't have to be a budget traveller to stay in the budget hotels. You know, the rooms are beautifully clean and clean sheets, and you get room service and meals and your breakfast, and you get everything. And you don't have to be a budget traveller to stay at a budget hotel. You know. If you want to save some money and stay at a budget hotel, then you'll have got more money to do other things, you know, at night time or during the day. But if you stay at a more expensive hotel, then you're limited to what you can spend during the daytime. So it all depends, you know, what your preferences are. But personally, you know, these budget hotels in Phnom Penh Cambodia are more like upmarket hotels in other places around the world. So just try them out. Look on, you know, the like hotel.com and hotel bookings and all that type of stuff, and look at the prices. But the prices vary from month to month depending on, you know, what month it is. So they vary. So check this place out if you're interested in a hotel on 1 Street 172. And right opposite this hotel is the Big Easy, which is just there. So that's the phone number, and the area code for Cambodia is +855. And if you ring the hotel, it's +855, and you leave out the 0. So it's +855 93 839 555.
Okay, good price. This price.
This van parked outside the Best Central Hotel. These are the vans, the best and cheapest way to travel right throughout Cambodia. Now these, you can see the high roof, and they got your own individual seat with seat belts and air conditioning, and they'll take you from Phnom Penh to Siem Reap, or Phnom Penh to Kep Beach, Phnom Penh to Sihanoukville, Phnom Penh to Kampot. Not wherever you want to go, these vans will take you. And the average price for a seat is around about $10 to $12. And they travel, you know, they do the correct, 100 kilometres an hour. If you take a bus at $8 or $9, and the bus goes, you know, travels along the road about 60 kilometres an hour and can't pass trucks or other buses on the road, where these can speed up and pass. And more air conditioning, got your own seats, and you know the seats are about $10 to $12 from A to B, B to C, D to E, wherever you're going. So if you want to travel around Cambodia, you book these vans here in any travel agency. CCT Travel Agency in Phnom Penh, Cambodia have them, so you look them up on the internet. CCT Travel Agency, or V for Victory, Silk Travel Agency on Phnom Penh, Cambodia. They also got these vans and the high roof, you can stand up and walk around. And if you're going, you know, from here to say Siem Reap, they'll have a toilet stop halfway for half an hour, something to eat. But you know, highly recommended, the best way to travel around Cambodia. You know, I personally don't want to go by bus at $8 or $9, where you can get these for $10 or $11, $12. And if you book early, the best seats for these are seat number 1 and seat number 2, and they're the 2 front seats next to the driver. So you got your own air conditioning and your own plug in your mobile phone, and you got all it. Otherwise you sit at the back. I'll just go and see if I can film inside. I'll go across and have a look. So that is seat number 1 and number 2 next to the driver. So you'll have the full view. And the other seats, like 3, right through. It only holds 12 people. So there's only 12 people on board. So they've got the great big sliding doors that open up, and got the seats inside, and they've got the dark tinted windows. So there's no heat comes in when you're travelling. You can see out, but the sun and everything else, and people can't see you inside. So you can see a really high van, and when you hop in the door you can walk around inside, you don't have to lower your head. So I highly recommend these vans. And if you want any more information about these vans, and if you don't know where to hire them from or where to get your tickets from, so I'll leave all my details down below, and I'll give you all the information. So, you know, $10 to $12, it's excellent. Much better than a bus. Now across the road from the Best Central Point Hotel on Street 172. And if you're into pizzas, we've got Brothers Pizza's place here. Well, they serve all the pizzas here. So if you're into pizzas, come here. These 2 guys are from South Africa. Yeah. So we're meeting people from all around the world in Street 172.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of Phnom Penh? Good?
Yeah, I love it. Amazing place.
You recommend everyone from South Africa to come to Phnom Penh, Cambodia?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Especially this street, the foreign street.
Yeah, 17th Street has got everything in it.
Yeah, a bit of everything from everywhere.
Yeah, so listen to these guys. Okay, thanks guys.
Pleasure.
Some nice pizzas here. Cheap, $4 to $5, and they're all large. Now these girls, I've known these girls since they're about 4 or 5 years old, and they go to school, and in their spare time they make these things here to pay for their schooling. And I've known them from a long time, maybe over 10 years I've known you girls? Yeah, and I've known them since they were young girls. So if you see them, these two girls here, buy some stuff off them, about $2, $1, $2, $3. And if you don't want them, just give them $1, and it goes towards their education. They're at university at the moment, so it costs a lot of money. So they walk the streets and at night time, afternoon, because today's Sunday and they got the day off. So if you see these two girls in Phnom Penh, give them some money to help them up for their education. Okay? So I'm going to actually give them $5 each to help them, you know, with their schooling. So I've known them for over 10 years, since they're about 5 years old. Thank you, girls. We're still on Street 172, and we're just, you know, just the Big Easy and all the others are just down there on the corner of Street 1 on Street 13. And this is Street 172. It's got everything in it, and as you can know, of all the tourists that are here have always said this is the best street in Phnom Penh, if not Cambodia. So you get some black things, and over there, bar 172 was a girly bar. So they were all a bit cheaper than the other girly bars and the rest of Phnom Penh. Got the Silvermount Hotel, which is a little bit more upmarket than the budget one. But, you know, it all depends what you like. And I'll just photograph what's parked outside on the footpath. We'll go and have a closer look. Very well looked after. There's a lot of these in Cambodia and Phnom Penh. Or you can hire a bicycle, or you can hire a motor scooter. They're available, you know, per day, per hour, per week, whatever. But there's only a couple of places that you really want to hire them from. If you're going to hire a motorbike or a scooter like that there, contact me and I'll tell you the most honest and trustworthy places. A lot of them, you know, are not very trustworthy. So there's only about 2 in Cambodia, in Phnom Penh. So I'll tell you, I won't name them. You leave me a comment down below and I'll get back to you to tell you the best places to hire a scooter in Phnom Penh. This is another pizza pub and restaurant, and they sell Asian and Western food, hamburgers, French fries, chicken wings, chicken legs, plus, you know, probably food from around the world. And you can actually stay here too. It's a guest house on the budget accommodation, and apparently they got, you know, some good cleanliness work here, so it's kept pretty clean. And it's on Street 172, and it's open 24 hours a day for food, and it's really cheap. So here's some of the food, like, so whatever food you're into. So this is inside it here, and you see it's nice and clean and open 24 hours. And they sell drinks and the cold beer and all the food you want. So everything is in Street 172. All your budget restaurants and cheap food, cheap accommodation, the girly bars, everything is in Street 172. There's another mini mart here, open 24 hours a day. So I'll go and show you one of the things. If you're coming to Phnom Penh Cambodia, you got to buy Now if you're into cigarettes, smoking, they sell all these brands here. You know, and they go from about 60 cents to about 90 cents a packet. There's no tax or duty on cigarettes or alcohol in Cambodia. They're all filtered cigarettes, and there's 20 per packet. So these ones here, like, where's the price here? They're actually $1.75 a packet, those ones, because there's 30 in that pack. But the 20 packs have got about 90 cents. The Playpen Girlie bar over in Street 172. So there's everything here in one Street 172. One of the most unique street in Phnom Penh Cambodia, if not Cambodia. There's everything sold in here, and it's right in the middle of the city. So you got the Golden Dolphin River, food and drinks. So it's a really budget meals, but really great and a large size. So you can try that out just next to the mini mart where I was filming the cigarettes. Now you got the sandwich bar here, and I've been in here before. They make huge sandwiches. You know, whatever you want, they've got the topping. This is the size of them up here. And you can, if you're staying in a motel or a hotel or an apartment, you can have them delivered by these companies here. There's another restaurant, Meet Friends. You know the type of friends I'm talking about in Phnom Penh Cambodia. If you come here, you'll meet them. You know, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. If you're into alcohol and you want to buy some really tax-free alcohol in 172, Street 172, come to the Navy shop. Whatever alcohol that's made or available in the world, they sell it here with no tax or duty. They've got everything you can think of. Even the miniature bottles, they all come in different sizes. You know, if you want to buy just enough for, you know, you buy the little miniature bottles, the little mini ones. The little mini Geiger Master there, Geiger Master. So one bottle will make yourself a Geiger bomb. One of those, rather than buying a big bottle. Now they have the oil massage for $5, $3 and $5. Now, you obviously don't, well, you know you're not going to get a 1 hour massage for $3. Obviously. So there's some extra charges, maybe $10, $15, $20. All depends what you want to, what you're into. You know, discuss the price and you'll come out a happy man or woman. They do both male and female. I shouldn't say man. Discrimination now. So it's just gender, they'll do any gender. There's another spa massage, and they'll do, you know, whatever you want, as in like, you know, massage your legs, your arms, your neck, your shoulder. So it's a little bit more upmarket than the one I've just showed you for $3 to $5. So this is in Street 1722. This is some of the things I'll do. So this is all in 172. It's going to be a long video. I might have to do it in 2 parts. I'll make this part 1 and I'll do a part 2 because there's so much in Street 172. So I'll make this part 1 and I'll do part 2. Okay, righto. I'll leave all my comments down below, and if you want to contact me about any 3 in Street 172, contact me and I'll get back to you. Okay, thank you. I'll do a part 2.